Okay. Now, let me move on to my profile. As I said, my name is Sanghwa Lee. Okay, I'll show you my picture again. Okay, so for the 14th class, I will make an instruction. I will present all the key concepts, and let me introduce about myself. Okay. I'm the professor of Handong Global University from 2017. So this is my 5th year in my university. And I'm teaching the students at the School of Global Entrepreneurship and ICT. ICT stands for Information, Communication, and telecoms. So we are in our school, we deal with a lot of topics and concepts of the fourth industrial revolution, and I teach at the major of the global entrepreneurship. So in our school, we teach the students about how to successfully set up and test the startup ideas in the initial stage of the startups. So business development, strategy development, and problem solving is quite common in the initial stage of the startups. So I teach the students about entrepreneurship, and also I teach the students about problem solving skills and how to mitigate the potential challenges and risks of new startups. I also teach the students how to test your ideas in the real world. I call it the feasibility study of your ideas. And I also teach the students about innovation of the business model. Okay, those are quite new topic of the universities. And Handong Global University is very prestigious and very unique in teaching the students with excellency. Okay. Before coming to Handong Global University 5 years ago, I worked for a couple of different institutions. I worked just before joining the Handong Global University, I was the CEO of Aeon Strategy, which is an affiliate of Aeon Group. So that's the top, in the top column of this page. Aeon Group is one of the top 3 local management consulting firms in Korea. A lot of ex-McKinsey consultants gathered under the name of the Aeon Group, and we still practice our management consulting expertise for the local companies in Korea. I worked for the McKinsey and Company for 4.5 years in early 2000. So that's how I became the member of the Aeon Group as next McKinsey consultant. Okay, as you know that McKinsey and Company is the top global strategy consulting firm established in 1926. I worked as an engagement manager, working both in Seoul office and also in London office. I also worked for the Bain & Company. That is another top 3 global strategy consulting firm established in 1973 as a senior manager. And I worked for the Bain & Company in Seoul office. So I was quite fortunate to work for 2 of the top 3 global consulting firms, McKinsey and Bain & Company. Who is the other one? That's Boston Consulting Group, BCG, as I said, okay? Throughout my professional career, those 3 institutions are my career in the strategy consulting area, okay? Aeon Group, McKinsey and Company, and Bain & Company. I also worked for the industry areas, both in financial institutions industries. One is Prudential and the other is Kookmin Bank. Prudential Investment and Securities Company is a subsidiary of the Prudential Financial, the American company, and Prudential Investment and Securities is the Korean subsidiary. And I worked there as a managing director in charge of marketing, human resources management, and also human resources development. Kookmin Bank is one of the largest Korean banks. I worked for Kookmin Bank as a general manager in charge of marketing department and sales department. So my professional career is quite unique. As a professor, I'm teaching the students at the university, but I have a lot of field experiences in the real world, in the real business world. And in the real business world, my career is divided into 2 areas. One is strategy consulting field, the other is the client side, the financial industry areas. And you may have noticed that my main area, working area, my business base is the Seoul, the capital city of the South Korea. But I also have some exposure of overseas exposures, working in the London and some other city of the world. I majored the law in Seoul National University College of Law. I got my bachelor's degree and master's degree in law in Seoul National University. But after having some business experience, I went to the United States to attend the business school of the University of Michigan. The name of the business school is Ross School of Business in Michigan, Ann Arbor. So I got my Master of Business Administration degree in University of Michigan, Ross School of Business. And then I also got my Master of Law degree at the University of Pennsylvania Law School. So I got two majors actually. One is business law, and the other is business administration. Specifically, I majored in marketing. So I got my PhD in marketing from the Hanyang University Business School in Seoul, South Korea. I got some of the professional certifications as well. I'm the certified public accountant, licensed in the state of the Delaware, United States. After graduating the law school in University of Pennsylvania, I also get a license from the New York State Bar Association as lawyer of the United States. I also have the CFA. CFA means Chartered Financial Analyst from the CFA Institute of the United States. So, in conclusion, my career, my business career, professional career, and educational background might be quite unique, different from the other instructor in the university. So I think based on my knowledge and experience as the professional strategy consultant, there's a lot of things I want to deliver about building the business strategy throughout this course. Okay, even though my class is without any interaction with the actual students from your university, I try to do my best to deliver my knowledges and experiences and insights about building the business strategy.